trying to restore the campus to order as quickly as possible. We canceled classes this afternoon. We plan to resume classes, except in engineering, beginning on Monday. Monday begins finals week, and the campus will hold final examinations next week as scheduled, and we'll have commencement at the end of the week as scheduled. We want to resume the normal operations of the campus quickly. We've also referred faculty, staff, and students to counseling services which are available on campus. That they can avail themselves of those services at any time they like. We'll have extended hours tonight and over the next few days in order to accommodate any needs that the students, faculty, and staff may have. Our primary goal right now is to review all of our security procedures to make sure that our campus is as secure as possible. We were pleased at the way in which notifications went out, troubled by some reports of unlocked doors. We want to review everything and make sure that the campus is as safe as possible. We're very saddened by the loss of these 2 lives today and hope that we can recover quickly and the whole community will heal as quickly as possible.
Mr. Law, you know the professor's name has been widely reported. Do you happen to know if the family has been officially notified?
I can't divulge any information about the victims at this time.
There were concerns about the manner in which some of the doors operate, that they open outward, and some of the students were concerned. Is that one of the things you look at in the security?
We've heard all kinds of reports, and we want to look at each one of them and make sure that the campus is as secure as possible, make sure that students and faculty and staff will be safe in the locations that they have. So yes, we will review everything very, very thoroughly.
And the doors, any thoughts on the doors themselves?
We'll review the locks on the doors and any security issue that has arisen during the course of today. It's been a very complex affair.
So did the students, when they were tweeting out that they weren't able to lock their doors from the inside, they were rapping with the cords and stuff like that, is that how you know about the door locking issue?
We've received a whole variety of reports from different sources, and we're going to examine each and every one of them. Again, the goal is to make the campus as secure as possible, to learn from what happened today. It's a very complex series of events today. We want to learn from it and make sure that our campus is even more secure than it was at the start of the day. We're very pleased that things went as smoothly as they did. We're very grateful for the support that we received from the LAPD and the other law enforcement agencies in the area. So we felt that generally the campus was very secure, but we want to make sure that anything that may have been overlooked will be rectified in the future.
What's the situation right now inside the engineering building? Has the coroner arrived? Where does the investigation stand?
The building has been an investigation site. The LAPD, the Robbery and Homicide Division, has been conducting the investigation, and they've been in control of the building. I believe that some of the floors will be released this evening or will be released very shortly for faculty, staff, and students. But it's an ongoing investigation and an ongoing investigation site.
Has the coroner arrived yet? Have the bodies been removed?
I don't have any explicit information about that. I'm not
the
sure.
coroner has been on site for most of the afternoon.
Okay, victims still here though?
I'm sorry?
Victims are still here on site?
I believe so.
Were there any media eyewitnesses and who actually made the initial phone call? Were they in the building? Were they on the same floor? How did you first find out?
I don't know who made the initial call. We picked it up very quickly at the 9/11 call, and the Bruin report went out, and all of the police agencies responded very quickly, beginning with the UCPD here on UCLA campus.
Can you describe the witnesses?
Any witnesses that actually saw him?
I don't believe there were eyewitnesses, but I'm not sure about that. And again, it's an ongoing investigation. We're going to learn a lot more over the next few days. The LAPD is in charge of the investigation. They have a large team of detectives looking into the whole matter.
Can you describe the relationship between the two deceased and if there was any conflict preceding the event?
I don't have any information about that and what preceded the event. Again, the police are looking very carefully into all the events that may have led up to the event, and I can't divulge the names or the backgrounds of the people involved.
Sir, I want to confirm what you said, that campus reopens on Monday, so it's still closed tomorrow?
I'm sorry?
Campus reopens on Monday?
No. Classes were canceled today for the campus.
Right.
They resume tomorrow, and they'll be going from tomorrow onwards. What I said was that Monday's the beginning of finals week, and we have to make sure that students get their finals so that they can graduate and take their summer break.
Is the same to be said for the engineering school?
Engineering classes, however, have been canceled for the rest of the week. They're looking to have a vigil at some point in the next couple days. Obviously, there are a lot of very distressed students, faculty, and staff, and our goal within the school is to kind of heal those wounds and make sure that they feel comfortable with the situation before resuming their normal activities.
Just a ballpark, do you have an estimate of how many students, how many faculty are actually a part of engineering?
We can get that for you.
We can get the exact number for you very quickly.
So the families been notified? The victims' families, have they been notified yet?
I don't have information about that, I'm afraid to say.
Chief, do you know?
I'm sorry, what was the
If the
question?
families have been notified?
That is going to be part of the investigation also, and that's UCPD is not involved in that aspect.
Any idea of how many students and faculty were on campus today when this was all occurring?
It was a normal day on campus. We have upwards of 25,000 students, undergraduates, nearly 40,000 students altogether, faculty. On any given day, there's between 60 and 70,000 people on campus. So this was until the shooting, it was an ordinary day. So there were lots of people here on campus.
Can you describe the doors in this? Can you describe the doors in this building in a little bit more detail? What kind of locks do they have, and is that common throughout the entire campus?
I'm afraid I can't describe that in detail. I don't have information about the specific doors in the building.
One more question. Any more questions?
Good, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.